Hey everybody, it's BroncoStevens on the BroncoStevens channel on YouTube. How is everybody doing? It's Sunday night. Still humid as heck. Got some rain last night, some real good rain. A lot of lightning. In fact, I came home from the recording studio and the neighbor's tree had gotten struck by lightning. And it was all hanging halfway across the street. And so I have a small army of children, and I thought, hey, let's just go see if we can clear that. And so we were working on that when they came home. And but yeah, we got it pretty much cleared. And my daughter was at work. I didn't want her coming home in the dark and running into some tree in the street, so we got that cleared. Plus, it was the neighborly thing to do. Won't you be my neighbor? How's everybody doing? I just want to chat for a bit. I'm always jumping on here and playing, but right now there's no one to chat with, so I'm just gonna talk to myself. My mom does that a lot. Cracks me up because I don't see my mom a lot, but whenever I do, she just walks around the house and talks to herself nonstop. And she did this, I mean, she's a widower now, and so she did this even when Dad was alive. She would just walk around talking to herself a lot. And I always got a kick out of that. My wife and kids think it's kind of funny, in a cute, funny kind of way. Not in like a she's crazy, put her in a mental institution type thing, but in a cute, fun way. But yeah, she talks nonstop, and so I guess I'll probably do the same. I don't know what that is, but we do. Anyhow, I'm BroncoStevens. I'm a 50-year-old dad. I've got 6 kids, and typically I get on here and I play original music. And I think that's what YouTube's waiting to bring people to me for. They're like, hey, you gonna play anything? But I want to see who's out there tonight. You know, I thought I'd get to know you all a little bit better. There's a few of you that are here for me pretty often, and I got to thinking about it, and I know very surface level information about my followers or fans or whatever you want to call them. And so I thought, I'll give you an opportunity to chit chat for a minute. Anybody out there? I see somebody's out there. Say hello. I'm BroncoStevens. I'm an original singer-songwriter. I'll play some music here in a little bit, but I thought, oh good, that I'm out in the garage, that freezer is doing a nice long, loud hum. It finally decided to get quiet. It'll probably pick back up. But yeah, who's out here? We've got Tiffany. How you doing, Tiffany? Is this your first time joining? Typically, I'm pretty good at remembering who's been on and who hasn't. I don't recognize your name, Tiffany Barnett, 6851, but glad to have you. Again, I'm BroncoStevens. I play music. That's what I'm out here doing. Pay no attention to the hand. It's just a little prop that I have sitting here. Tiffany, do you do content? Are you a content creator, or do you just like to get on here and scroll and see what you come across, and you land it on my page? Which I do that. I do that all the time. I like to find different musicians and things that I've never heard of, listen to music and stuff. And so I've come across some pretty cool stuff on here. There's a family I like that's, I think they're in New York. It's a 3-piece band. It's a dad who plays drums and a daughter that plays bass and sings, and the wife plays guitar. I came across them. What is their name? I'm drawing a blank. Has something to do with the bird. They play punk rock. They do a lot of old like Ramones covers and Misfits songs and stuff like that. Addicts, how you doing? Addicts 9235. What's up, homie? Got any music suggestions for a young slime lime myself? What are you into? What do you typically listen to? Like, what's your favorite stuff to jam out to? But yeah, I probably have some music suggestions. I've been listening to music for a long time now. Like yourself. Lime worked. I mean, it rhymed well. Slime, lime. Yeah, what do you listen to? What are you typically listening to? I like obscure stuff. Like some of my favorite bands, I like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Neutral Milk Hotel. That's a band I like a lot. I like a band called Lydia. They have an album out. Well, it's been out for a long time. They have an album called Illuminate that's really cool. Listen to all kinds of stuff. I'm not so big into country. I don't have like a lot of great suggestions for country, and probably not in the rap realm either. I mean, I've listened to some rap in my life, but I'm not your go-to person for finding new rap artists or anything like that. But you know, as far as like alternative rock or indie rock or classic rock or anything in the rock genre, I know pretty well. And then like obscure like punk rock and indie rock bands, stuff like that. I like if you like a little harder stuff, I like Rocket from the Crypt. They're more like a punk rock style. So, but tell me what you like. I'll give you a suggestion. Anybody else out there? Tell me about you. I'm trying to learn about some of the people that tune into my channel. And then I was thinking if I could get somebody to give me enough information about themselves that maybe I'd put them in a little song or something, make a little song up about them, call them out and mention some of the things that they talk about. So I like to do that. I like to do music requests. A lot of times people will come on here and they'll be like, hey, it's my birthday or so-and-so's birthday. Can you do a song for them? And I'll usually do something for them. So y'all quiet. There's 13 of you on here and there's only 2 of you talking. I don't bite a promise. I don't. Well, you want to hear a taste of what I do? I can do that. I can play. Hey, Tracker, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. So Tracker Milo is an admin of mine, or a moderator of mine. You can see he's there in the blue, and he does a lot of gaming content, and he's crushing it. I mean, I saw him. He was chasing me for subscribers for a long time, and then he just soared past me. He's got like 4 times the subscribers I do. You're back. Yeah, cool, man. Good to have you. Good to have you. I see you posting stuff again. So I'm glad to see that. You're making a video right now. Yeah, you stay pretty active. See, Tracker wants to be a YouTuber, and he's well on his way. So if you're into gaming, definitely want to check out his channel. He's got some consistent content there, and he's good at it. He's real high energy. He does live streaming as well. I don't know if he does as much. Are you back to doing pretty much a live stream fairly often? It seems like you've been doing more. I keep missing the actual live stream though and catching videos. So I don't know if you're posting old videos of old live streams or if I just keep missing your current live streams. You're so happy your music is going good. I want to be there. Yeah, where are you from, Tracker? Like what part of the world, or if you're in the States, what state are you in? You're posting every day, yeah. You're live streaming every day. That's awesome, man. That's what it takes. Consistency. I can't see that. I'm missing that. Anyway. But yeah, Tracker's been with me for a long time now, and he does a heck of a job helping me out. He's the one that got me over 1,000 subscribers. I was sitting like 10 away for a while. Just couldn't get over the edge. I felt like I was Tom Hanks in Castaway trying to get over the waves, and I couldn't break free and get to the other side, get out into the ocean. He had me rated from his live stream one night. Just had a bunch of people crash in and sub, and got me. I think I went from like, you're in Arizona. Oh, you're not terribly far. I mean, you're in the southern states. So yeah, you're just west of me. So I'm out here in Oklahoma. Oh boy, I bet it's hot. I bet it is just so hot in Arizona right now. Because it's been miserably hot here. I mean, every day it's 100 plus with the heat index outside. So, yeah. Now, wait a minute. You live in Arizona or you went to Arizona? Because you've been traveling. You were in New York before that. Do your parents travel with work a lot, or what's the deal there? 115 a few days ago. Yeah, I believe it. I was in Arizona when I was young. I went out there on a tour of the West, went out west, and I was with a guitar player of mine, and we were in a band. And we went out west just as a little fun trip, and we were doing all like the national monuments and parks and stuff. And we stopped in Phoenix, Arizona, because the band Phish, Phish, was playing a show, and I wasn't a huge Phish fan. I never really have been. I respect what they do. You know, I like those jam bands, but I've never owned a bunch of their albums or like listened to them a lot, but it was a free concert because my guitar player's aunt knew the tour bus driver. I guess they were like good friends or something. And so she was like, go to the concert, go to the will call, and I'll have some tickets for you. And so we went up there to get the tickets. And not only did we have tickets, but we also had backstage passes, which I thought was crazy cool. And there was only 2 of us, but there were 4 tickets. And so we spent most of that show trying to convince people that the 2 extra backstage passes that we were trying to sell were legit, because they were all like, oh yeah, right, yeah, that's not, no way, that can't be real. And we're like, yeah, it is. And so we ended up selling one for $50, and I had to give the other one away for fun just at the end, and went backstage and met all the band and stuff. But I don't know if you're a Fish follower or anybody out there, but I will tell you that lead singer Trey Anastasio, the singer/guitar player, he wasn't very friendly. I don't know, I lost a lot of respect for them that night. Anyhow, just for fun. Now you travel just for fun. That's great. That means you're all doing good. So if you can travel for fun, your family's in a good position. So that's good. My wife and I just got back from a little trip of our own. We're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we took the kids to Branson, Missouri, which is kind of a real touristy area. And we did Silver Dollar City, which is the amusement park they have there. And then we stayed in like a little condo type place and did all the swimming and pool and stuff like that they had there. It was a good time. Good to get away. Yeah. Well, you're all quiet. I was hoping some more people would be talking, except me and Tracker. I mean, I could reach out to Tracker anytime. I was hoping some people get in here and tell me a little bit about themselves, put you in a song. But I'll tell you what, let's play a few songs, and then we'll see if more people show up, and if more people want to chit-chat. Tracker, buddy, any song you want to hear? You got the floor. Tell me what you want to hear. Let's get rolling. He wants to hear it today. All right. And forgive me, I think my guitar needs new strings. I was out here playing a TikTok live earlier today, and something in my something in the bottom strings just sounds off. I think it's time to put new strings on. And I've had this guitar out here outside the case a lot this summer, and I think it's just kind of done up in a little bit. Yeah, you don't have to say please, buddy. I asked you what you wanted to hear, so let's do today. You can find this in my video section. I did this local at a super cool place I found in Tulsa called the Tulsa Clubhouse, and it's the upstairs to an eyeglass store that they've turned into just this super chill place with couches and like hammock chairs hanging from the ceiling, and it's got a stage up there, lighting. You can see in the videos. It's a super cool place. And I just recently went and played this song there along with some others. So you can find that video. But I also have a previous recording with a great friend of mine, Mark Tully, on my page. And it's got me standing there in like a red shirt. You have to scroll back a little bit further. But if you find that version, that's a version we did at the Cactus Rock Studio, which is my buddy's jam space. And take you, please. If you're ever in Tulsa, Oklahoma, buddy, you're going. Yeah, I'll take you. It'd be my pleasure. All right, let's do it. Today I started out all right. Circling through thoughts of my mind. Today I Tommy. Tommy boy, good to have you. After penis. Oh, goodness. No, it's not a restaurant. It's above an eyeglass store, and it's just a pad to hang out. Basically, it's become like a Thursday night hangout for Tulsa musicians. We all get together, and we all take the stage. We do like 15 minutes apiece, and we just sit back and watch each other do our thing. And it's super cool. There's different bands from around Tulsa that will show up and do their stuff, and it's all types. It's all kinds of stuff. And there's people that get up there and do spoken word poetry. There's rap music, there's country music, there's alternative rock music, there's folk music. It's a bunch of stuff. Hey, what up? You got I know Rude. I never pronounce it right. MTZ60. How you doing? Good to have you. Welcome back. So Tracker, you will be happy to hear that I played the song today after I got done recording Addiction for the studio dude, and he was like, man, let's do that one. And so he's kind of pushing me towards doing that one next. So we may take that back into the studio. I have Mark Tully's version of it, but I might go ahead and do that one and see what we can cook up, because it's a fun one to play, and I think it would be received pretty well. And will tell you that Addiction went freaking fantastic. I'm so excited to hear. I'm sitting back waiting on the mix down from yesterday to see what the final mix is going to sound like. And I'm like a kid on Christmas. Like, I can't wait. I'm sitting here checking my phone. Like, is there a text yet? Is there a text yet? Did it come through? Because I just want to hear this thing. I've been playing it for a long time now, and to hear it come to life in the studio, and just all the different things we came up with to kind of enhance it and bring it to life, and hear it with drums and backup vocals and electric guitar and layered acoustic guitars, and it sounded really cool. So I'm super excited to hear it. If you're just tuning in, or if you're not familiar with me, I'm BroncoStevens. I'm an original singer-songwriter. I am a dad of 6 kiddos, and so what I like to do is go out in my garage away from my 6 kiddos and play music, because I tried for years and years and years to do it inside, and as soon as I bring out an acoustic guitar, little hands are just all over it. Can I play? Can I play? And I'm trying to play, and they're like holding the strings down, dead noting, and it's just, I couldn't get anything done. And so what happened is I didn't do anything. I didn't play any music. I would let them play the guitar, and they'd tinker around, and after a while I'd get nervous about my guitar, and I'd put it away. And then I got smart, and I thought, you know what? I just need to make a little man fort in the garage. And so I have a lot of storage totes from a previous business that I had, and they're full of inventory, and I just kind of made myself a wall out of totes and cornered off a section of my garage. And it's a very tight space, very limited in gear inside of here, and if I swing my guitar the wrong way, I might bang into something, but it is a space that is mine. It's a space that I can come out here and play, and typically without interruption. If I'm out here long enough, inevitably someone will want something, and they'll open their garage door and they'll be like, Dad, or they'll be like, Mom needs this or that. But while I'm out here, it's a lot easier to get stuff done. So, but yeah, I'm a singer-songwriter. I've written a dozen plus songs that I know from start to finish, that I've hung on to in my lifetime. And I'm working on going through the studio and releasing those. And I've got 2 done that you can find wherever you stream now. You can jump off of here and you can find them on Spotify or iTunes or iHeartRadio or YouTube or wherever you listen to music. And when you search my name, it's BroncoStevens, like you see here on YouTube. It's not Bronco space Stevens like a name. It's just BroncoStevens. And so you can find a song called For Kristen. That's a song that really got me back into playing music. It's the first song that I wrote in my new phase of music. I came out to the garage, and I was recording and playing some chords, and I sang, and For Kristen kind of just took shape. It came out. And then I released Sometimes Love Feels Like a Fight, and then my 3rd release will be Addiction, and it sounds like my 4th one might be today. We'll see how it goes. All right, so anyway, I did notice that we jumped up to like 20 people when I quit chit-chatting and started playing music. So I think I'm with the tracker here. Let's roll. All right, let's do the race. Did this earlier on my TikTok live, and it was fun.
Top of a funnel, one is leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. One is leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading. Without running, running, running till the race is done. Some go like a joke, even make fun, but you know what? They're the ones who need help probably the most. They're holding on the inside, even though they're close. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Water's leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Water's leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading, my friends. Stop at the top of a funnel. Look, there's leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Look, there's leading some direction. Be sure where you're heading, my friends.
I love the Lost Boys. I haven't seen it too recently, but I used to watch the heck out of that movie. There's a half and half store. Did anybody else have a half and half store where they live? And I found this shirt there. What's weird about it is I saw some dude wearing this shirt about a month before I found it at half and half, and I was like, dude, nice shirt. And then I came across it at half and half for like $6 or something. I was like, score. Yeah, for sure. Haven't seen it in years, but that movie is classic. Yeah, it's got the Corys in it and everything. And yeah, it was a good one. Maybe it was his shirt. No, it's not like that. Half and Half isn't a resale store. It's like a discount store where like department stores and everything clearance out all their inventory. And so they send it there. And so it was new a tag, but it, I have nothing against resale stores. I mean, I shop the heck out of them. But this just happened to be a different type of store. All right. Thanks, everybody. Let's play some more music. We're picking up on the people with the music, so let's keep the music going. I just mentioned I did this song in the studio yesterday, so let's do Addiction. Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop?
man, well, you don't understand. Oh, if you gotta ask a man, well, you don't understand. Oh, if you gotta ask, you don't understand. Oh, if you gotta ask a man, well, you don't understand. 'Cause it takes my choice away. I said it takes my pain away too. Yeah, but don't you, man, don't you wanna stop? You see, we all care about you and we'd like to see that light, you know. I know you do, and I feel that a lot, but you see, you're not me, don't know the problems I've got. I said it takes my brain away. I said it takes my choice away. I said it takes my pain away.
What's up, Emma? Is it? Let me see. Hold on. Emma Light. How you doing, Emma? Or is this the light version of you? All right. You know, like Messenger and Messenger Light. I don't know. Maybe not. All right, people. Glad to have you. Let me get a sip here and we'll get rolling. Bad. First thing on the docket tomorrow, music store, new strings. In the meantime, let's do Sometimes Love Feels Like a Fight.
Stronger than a pop on spinach. She left us so dead in the way that I want. She called me a bastard, I called her you know what. And that was the end for at least one day. That was the end for at least one day. Now sometimes I'm good days, and sometimes I'm a mess. But she'll hold me tight, she says I love you no less. Easy to forgive. Life on together is now how we live. And that was the end for at least one day. To end, God, please more days. The Buddha tells you about the hard seasons of life. They put on the faces and pretend that it's alright. The Buddha tells you it's okay to fight till you find someone day changes your mind. Now sometimes she don't like me, her words sting a bit. She's called me a lot of things, but she never called it quits. They say love has a feeling, and I think they're right. Each time it's amazing, but sometimes love feels like a fight. And that was the start of the rest of our lives. That was the start of the rest of our lives.
All right, Tommy Boy, band the strings on my acoustic are slap worn out. Yeah, these have probably been out too long. I need to take it into the shop, make sure everything else is good on it. I might shop for another guitar, honestly. Like, I haven't treated myself to a new guitar in a long time, and I broke 2 guitars this year. Not like rock star up on stage just breaking guitars, but like Dad having a bunch of kids laying guitars around, breaking guitars, type of rock star maneuver, not rock star maneuver, just that type of thing. Yeah. You're on your weight loss journey. You lost 7 pounds this week. Awesome. What's your secret? You just counting calories, or you eating healthier things? I find, and this is just my method, and I'm 51 years old, I'm in pretty good shape. I'm almost 51, I'm not quite. In a couple days, I'll be 51. But I find if you just eat your protein, and the rest pretty much takes care of itself. You know, if you just eat snacky crap, you know, it's no good. But if you eat your protein, it's a lot easier to lose weight. Running 5 miles, that'll do it. Yeah, if you run 5. I used to run cross country when I was a kid. Not, you know, that was a sport. I don't know if it's still a sport, but I didn't run across I'm not Forrest Gump. I wasn't like running across the country. But yeah, cross country where you run like 3.2 miles and little mini races. But we used to train like 5 miles or 10 miles. Yep, I'm doing. Are you running right now with the headphones? I need to run.
Run, 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 run. Faster tracker, push yourself a little harder. Run, 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 run. There's a bear behind you, run, son. There's a bear behind you, run. Get it done.
I'll make you run faster, tracker. Timber, bud, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I was hoping you'd show up, Timber. I don't know if. Yeah, I guess I wasn't on. That did make it faster, run faster. I wasn't on last night because I did the studio yesterday and I didn't get done till I was in there from like 1:45 till about 7:30, and then I came home and storms were happening, so I had to put all the dogs up and then did dinner and everything. So there really wasn't time to do a live stream last night, so I wasn't on. But Timber, the studio went great yesterday. We did "Addiction" is the song that we did, and it turned out really, really good. And you, like Tracker, will be happy to know that I played the song today for the studio dude, Matthew Stanton Baker, in Tune Room Studio, and he was like, dude, let's do that one next. So he's liking that one. So we might do that one. We might end up pulling today back into the studio and doing a version with him. So we'll see. Yes, I know you're wanting that for sure, Tracker. And it probably deserves it. It's a good song. Let me get another sip here and we'll get rolling. So Tracker's out running right now. 5 miles, Timber. Good for him. I used to be able to run so much, and then I had a stroke like 5 years ago, and it just like took all my energy. And then like I was trying to figure out why I had no energy. I kept going to all these different doctors to figure out why. I mean, literally I could get out of breath in like 10 seconds. And it wasn't like that before the stroke. And then I ended up going to a heart doctor finally that told me I have this condition called exercise-induced HFpEF, which is a form of heart failure, which basically, if I overexert, my heart quits grabbing air, like, I don't know, like stalls at one point of the 4 chambers of my heart, and it doesn't grab air, and so I find myself just like getting out of breath. So I have to be careful, sadly, when I exercise. And I still just get out of breath really, really easy. But it's, like anything, I'm trying to still push myself, because what do you do? You just give up? No, you can't do that. You just keep going. So I just try to exert myself a little bit, not too much, because it gets dangerous quick, because I can literally just like feel like I'm going to pass out. But I do try to push myself. All right. It's now pouring. Sorry, have to go. No, that's cool, man. Thanks for stopping by, Tracker. Enjoy your run, be safe, and keep doing it, man. That sounds awesome. Good deal. All right. So let's do For Kristen. I haven't done this one yet tonight. This is a song that if I had to attribute anything to my journey right now, it would be this song. I started playing a little over a year ago, back in the garage consistently, and this song came out of nowhere. Immediately fell in love with it, sent it to my brother. He was like, dude, that's great. That's one of your better songs. And in fact, I think he said it was like the best song that I've done yet. And, his take means a lot to me. He's my older brother. He's a musician himself, a very talented guitar player. He writes all his stuff, and really good. He's really, really good. I wish he lived closer. Him and I would jam. But yeah, so this song took shape, and it was my first release, and it did pretty good. It did a lot better than my second release. So anyway, let's do it. The song's called For Kristen. Teacher Trex, how you doing? Welcome. I'm BroncoStevens, original singer-songwriter. Just doing my thing, out here playing my songs. I'm gonna probably do one more and wrap it up. I do have a lot of recent content that I've been posting. I've been doing some live shows, kind of like a local meetup for all the Tulsa musicians. We all take turns at the stage, play our stuff, and I have someone record it when I do, and then I release the videos. So I have several videos of recent performances here in Tulsa, and then I'm also pushing shorts out to push those. So if you haven't checked out my actual video section or shorts lately, I am pushing a lot more content than I had been for a while. Been mainly focusing on the live streams, but now I'm gonna get back to trying to do a little bit of all of it. And because I've got an upcoming song that I'll be having come out early in August called Addiction. And I'd like to try to, get the algorithm to kind of play around with me a little bit more than it had been. So you got to stay active. If you want the algorithm to push you, you got to stay active. It's what I found out. When you take breaks and things like that, you kind of fall out. Let's slow it down and let's do a song called On Love.
Love is kind, love doesn't envy or boast. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love builds on things, believes on things, and hopes and endures all things. So tell me about your love. Is this what it looks like? Yeah. 'Cause if it's not, it's probably not. Things you'll need to change in your life. Love is patient, love is kind, love doesn't envy or boast. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love builds on things, believes on things, and hopes and endures all things. So tell me about your love. Is this what it looks like? Yeah. 'Cause if it's not, it's probably not. Things you'll need to change in your life. Tell me about your love. Is this what it looks like? Yeah. 'Cause if it's not, it's probably not. Things you'll need to change in your life.
All right, everybody. Yep, new strings on this tomorrow is a must. I also think I'm going to get one of those covers for the guitar here to kind of soften that a little bit. some things on the to-do list, people. Hey, I have been and will continue to be BroncoStevens. Thank you for hanging out with me up top, Buttercup. I don't think that's a saying. Anyhow, you all have a good night, and I'll see you all again soon.